Hello friends, how is everyone? Let's see, let's scroll up through chat and see who is here, okay? Full house, full house. Hi everyone! Okay, so we have Ariane, Daniela, April, hello, hello, hello. Checking the kids' schoolwork, know how that goes. All right, Rosalind, Kenny, Jennifer, hello, hello, hello. Let's see, Tammy, Aspie, Ev, hi, hello, hello. Let's see, Angela, and let's see, Jennifer says she'll be lurking, sounds good, so hello, hello. Let's see, Ashley, hello. Oh, let's see, who else do I have here? Sure I'm not missing anyone. If I do, I'm sorry. Let's see, Loretta, hi. Let's see, hi Tracy. Let's see, Mary, Alex, hello, hello. I think that's Emma. Hi, Emma. Hi, Melissa. There we go. Okay, it jumped up. And Marilyn and Hedwig. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think I got everyone. Oh, and Pam. Hi, Pam. If I missed you, I apologize. There's a lot of names. Try to get them all. Oh, Ev. Thank you. Oh, good as a happy little lemon right off the bat. Thank you, Ev. You are so sweet. Oh. And Steve's here. Yes, can we get some hype in chat for Ev? You can type in ! hype, or you can use those handy emotes as soon as mine loads. Oh my goodness, chat. While I'm waiting for this to load, I almost had to cancel stream. Why, may you ask? Because apparently, Sir Paul McCartney thinks that my cord that I plug my camera to my computer to is a tasty snack. Thankfully, he didn't chew all the way through it, and I was able to wrap it with electrical tape, all awesome like that. Needless to say, Steve is doing some research for me while I'm streaming tonight so I can order a backup cord because, oh my goodness, I went and picked it up. Normally I keep my cords up in a way, but when he's cranky and he wants to eat, not Steve, the cat, he chews on cords. He has this obsession with chewing on cords. And this whole daylight savings time thing has completely thrown him. He thinks, Rachel, thank you for subscribing. It has totally thrown him, and now he's all up in my office business here, and yeah, the one cord I don't have a replacement for is the one he started to go for. Like, it's just, ooh, I picked up the cord, like I was getting everything plugged in, and I just saw this big, like, gaping frayed hole, and I'm like, no, but I was just like, all right, we're gonna tape it up, and we'll see, and I did, and I plugged it in, and I cannot tell you, like, you can ask Steve from the other room, I was like, oh no! Needless to say, it's taped up. So if for some reason the stream, or I guess the stream wouldn't drop, it would just be the camera. The camera would cut out. It's the cord. I have it immobilized, so it shouldn't be an issue, but at this point, I'm not enough of an electrician to say for sure. All I know is I taped it and I plugged it in and it worked. So fingers crossed, and everybody virtually scowl at Sir Paul McCartney because he's a little toot that tore through my cords. Anyway, I'm over it. My rant over. So, anyway, all right, so Christine Karron, this is who we're coloring tonight. This is brand new page in her Etsy store. Her link is in the description below, or you can type, yeah, I know, he's cute, but he chewed on a cord. Or you, scowling, thank you, Turtle. Or you can type !Karron, and that's C-A-R-R-O-N. Right. Yeah, no, it's not dog ate my homework, it's cat ate my cord, which is a pretty common thing. Speaking of Christine Karron, I was attempting to work on this a little bit today. I swear, I strongly debated about starting a new page like this one tonight, or making it like a work in progress Monday or something like that. Just because I have a folder full of them. So I was trying to work on this one. I've got the feathers done. I got obviously this half her hair. This stuff was already done, but I mostly did the feathers and I got started in on the hair today. So I will get this one done at some point. I need to finish it. And then we are going to be using Pablos today. We are going to be using the Pablos. Ev, you got me totally hooked. totally and completely. If you are watching back or you're watching now and you need a chart, you can find this one on my website. Just go to emilyillustrator.com/downloads. Or it's also in the Facebook group. Right, Pam? I know. Okay, so I have to say, like, seeing her new picture, and mine's gonna look like crap compared next to hers. And this isn't me being self-deprecating. Like, literally, she is just incredibly talented, and faces are not my thing. But I was just like, I forget who it was in Mary's chat, or it might have been Shannon's chat, where I was saying, like, she does such a good job. It, like, kind of inspired me to try and draw my own, because most of you know I vehemently say, like, faces are not my thing. Like, flowers, animals, teapots, that's my thing. Anyway, I'm gonna move this out of the way because I don't want them side by side. But I did attempt something today. There's not really any facial expression. Mostly I was just trying to get proportions right, but I did attempt a face today. It's not terrible. She looks human, so I call it a win. She doesn't look like a frog or a bird or some sort of fish. She looks like a girl, so I'm calling it a win. So anyway, this was my experiment today. We'll see. I don't know. It was a little stressful. I don't know that I'll make it a regular thing, but definitely human. Thank you, Rosalind. Yeah, so obviously my people could use some work, but yeah. It was an experiment, to be sure. Aw, thanks everyone. I don't think I'll be making people coloring pages anytime soon, but it was, you know. Where did I get my Pablos? Evelyn got me my Pablos, but they were purchased off Amazon. Thank you, Evelyn, because she's amazing. So amazing. Seriously, I'm beyond hooked. Next question. Should we start on her hood or her face? Because those were my two choices. Aw, thanks, Loretta. Aw, thanks, everyone. So yeah, hood or face? What would you guys like? Hood? Oh, hood, face, hood. Oh no, it's even. It's even. Okay, another for hood. Both at the same time. Hood. Okay, hood is winning. Hood. Okay. Face first. Oh, now we have a face. I'm thinking hood might win though. Hood. Okay, all right. I'm seeing a lot of hoods. All right. The basket. Good job, Loretta. Steve, did you just say that because you wanted to be different? All right, there's more hoods. We'll go ahead and get started on the hood. And I'm not going to do a red one like you think, because you see this and think maybe Red Riding Hood, because she's got all of the mushrooms and the eggplant, the sunflowers. This definitely has a fall feel to it. Steve's vote equals 10. So we're not going to do red, but we're going to do like kind of a brownish, not full brown, but it'll be a brownish kind of hood. That is the plan. All right, I still need to laminate. I agree with Rosalind. Hi, Michelle. Steve, this is a serious decision. All right, so we have our color chart here. Our colors we are going to grab are going to be, oh gosh, I need to clean my glasses. Let's see. Definitely, I think dark carmine we'll start with. Actually, no, we're gonna start with burnt sienna. Sorry, my hands are occupied cleaning my glasses. Give me a sec. Okay. Burnt sienna. Brown. I think Venetian red. And I'll look up a chat in just a second. Venetian red and apricot, I think would be nice. Background first. Steve, you're just talking nonsense now. They're just talking nonsense. Okay, so what did I say? Burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. Okay. Brown. I always find it so funny when you have like a big set like this and you got all these fancy names and then you just have brown. Okay, brown. Venetian red. We'll definitely have to grab a green, I think. Yes. Oh, that reminds me. If you haven't marked your notification for it yet, I have scheduled. We're celebrating Steve's birthday tomorrow. So it's going to be a Steve stream, and he is going to color in Johanna's Christmas, and he is going to be coloring the polar bear page, which I think, if I remember correctly, That one might actually be, if you don't have Johanna's Christmas, I think that one's a free download on Johanna's website. Who all's going to try to do Hughvember? Wait, Hughvember? What's Hughvember? Close enough, Mary. Close enough. Let's see. Venetian red. Venetian red, and what did I say? Apricot? Yeah, I think one of the coloring contests that Johanna did had the polar bear. I remember because I colored it a few times. Really, Sherry? Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome, Pam. Yeah, it's a month of November birthdays here. So, you know, red brown, but the tip looks darker than the burnt sienna. Weird. Oh well, we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go off the color swatch and not what it looks like. It just looks darker. Let's also grab cream. Because yay, distraction, but I'm gonna be so stressed anyway, I'm afraid of the negative. Oh yeah, Turtle, I didn't even think about it. Well, yeah, it'll be a good distraction for everyone, so. This image, oh yeah, for that one. Yeah, well, the link in her Etsy store is down there, but yeah, that's the specific one. Okay, and then we need a contrasting color. I'm thinking dark green, number 229. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sharpen the cream, but so we have, what time is Steve streaming? Normal time tomorrow, Mary, it'll be 8:30, and it's scheduled on my main YouTube page. So if you go back, you'll see that it's scheduled there, and you can just hit the reminder, and it's got all the info there. But yes, he will be streaming at 8:30. 24-hour stream. All right, you're on your own with that one, Steve. I'm gonna go bed. I'm gonna go sleep. I love you guys, but I love my sleep too. All right, let's see. Let's flip these all over here. You can see the names. All right, so we have burnt sienna, brown. We have Venetian red, apricot cream, and dark green. I know because it's metallic, it's kind of hard to read, but yeah. Anyway, those are the colors you're using. Hi, Margot. Okay. Well, I think I've had this conversation with you before. Is it Margot or Margaret? Margaret? Do you pronounce the T? I'm not positive, but I hate butchering people's names. Hughvember is an art challenge that takes place in November. Its goal is to draw one drawing each day for all the days of the month of November in a given hue. I couldn't even do Inktober, so I doubt I could do Hughvember. Angie, tomorrow's the election. Yeah, they really are, Sherry. There's sometimes I have to like squint and kind of look up. Each day is linked with a certain hue. You can use all colors you want in your drawing as long as the hue of the day stays the main visible color image. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Groon. Okay. Sleep is greater than Steve. I didn't say that. Said sleep is greater than staying up for 24 hours to stream. Sorry, guys. Can you imagine how loopy I would be for a 24-hour stream? It'd be nuts. Hi, Tanya. Okay, that's good enough. All right, we are gonna start. Well, we're gonna zoom out a little bit so her hood can actually fit in here. There we go. Is that too dark? Let's see how that looks. Make sure there's no crumbs or anything underneath. Okay, so mine is actually printed a little bit lighter than the grayscale that that she gives. I like to lighten it a little bit more before I print it. So if you print the grayscale, it's probably going to be a little bit darker than this. Well, thankfully, while we're here coloring, we don't have to think about it. So I'm going to let that go, and we can all be stressed quietly tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Debs, did I say hi to you? If not, hello. And anyone else I missed, and all my wonderful, beautiful lurkers. Hello, hello. Okay, we're going to start with burnt sienna. We're going to turn this just a little bit because we're going to start at the top. Okay. Yeah, but I saw that chewed cord, and I was just like, oh, no. So we will be getting a replacement cord ASAP. Okay. Well, did everybody have a good weekend? And, well, I guess I talked to you guys on Halloween. Love burnt sienna, don't lose that. I know. Oh, actually, Steve found the other missing burnt sienna, Allie. The Polychromo burnt sienna. Yeah, he found it. Kenny, were you ever able to see the stream? Were you able to get that? I know I saw at the beginning you said that it was it went black for you. With my cord issues, I immediately panicked and like checked all my settings. I was like, oh no! Oh yeah, no worries, Turtle. But yeah, it's no politics and no religion. I mean, you can't help but touch on the stuff on occasion, but as long as there's no dwelling. Only because everybody comes from different backgrounds, and I think everybody feels pretty strongly one way or the other, you know, whoever they're supporting, and it could create some negative energy in chat. And I like to keep it a nice, happy place for sure. In fact, even when everything with the virus went down, we actually did our best to keep it a COVID-free zone there for a while. I mean, I still don't like to dwell on it too much when we're here on stream, but mostly because we just come here to relax and hang out and not lose our burnt sienna. Ah, yes, basically it's first date topic avoidance rules, except we can talk about our kids. Are Pablos waxed or oil-based? Okay, so my assumption was that they were oil-based, but after watching Tanya Mary stream and doing a little bit of research on my own, as it turns out, they are wax-based. They are just different than the luminescents. So they, yeah, they are technically wax-based. So no tacos. Oh, always tacos. Wait, what was the description? Oh yeah, first date rules. Oh, awesome, Gracelyn. I'm so glad. No, it's not a YouTube stream rule, Turtle. I think just a lot of streamers just choose to do it that way. I think, you know, if we talked about, you know, things other than coloring, if we were like a just chatting stream, maybe, but yeah, it's just generally a safe way to keep things kind of happy and going. I mean, you don't want any fights in chat, right? Yeah, for sure, Mary. Oh, and Mary, I think I told you, but your envelope is in the mail as well. First date rules, exactly. Things to avoid on the first date: corn on the cob and wings, and large amounts of garlic. I mean, despite what you believe or don't believe as far as religion and politics go, the fact of the matter is everyone in the world is very different, and you are never going to get a whole room to agree on anything, whether it's anything from tacos to, you know, who's going to be president. It's just, and there are subjects that people feel very strongly about. For instance, I love tacos, but you get the point. So to keep the atmosphere nice in here, we just avoid the hot topics. I think that's it in general. Just something that's, you know, considered a hot topic. Like, do you put hot sauce on tacos? Oh, thanks. I don't know. Is it too loud? I've messed with my volume settings a little bit, and I don't want it to hot dogs and chocolate icing. Oh, man. I know, right? Oh, for sure, Angela. Exactly, Shannon. Exactly. Well, I don't generally. I mean, I don't like a super spicy taco. I mean, maybe a little bit of like mild salsa. But Steve, you also love spicy things. I'm not a huge fan of spicy things. Like, I want the mild where there's absolutely like no spice. Gracelyn, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Gracelyn? Oh, my hero. Is that a little corgi? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, thanks, Angie. Exclamation point, hype. Thank you. You're so sweet. Chalupas. Okay, I know the name, but now I'm having a hard time thinking, what's in a chalupa? Okay, I mean, if we're talking, because when you say chalupa, I think Taco Bell. And so if we're talking Taco Bell, my favorite thing in the rare occasion that I actually eat Taco Bell, I like the cheesy gordita crunch, minus the Baja sauce. I do not like the Baja sauce, but I love that there is a hard shell taco with a layer of cheese and then a tortilla. Like, you can't go wrong with that. F. Drop the chalupa. Do you guys know I have, do you remember when they had the Taco Bell dog? I don't think they have the Taco Bell dog anymore, the little Chihuahua. I still have the little toy somewhere they used to get from Taco Bell where you squeeze the dog and he says, Yo quiero Taco Bell. Making your stomach hurt. Authentic Tex-Mex. Come on, do you live in Texas now? I know. I honestly, I probably haven't eaten Taco Bell since... I may have had it once, maybe twice since I was pregnant with my son, so it's been a long time. Oh, I got you, Ev. Is it technically... I mean, it wasn't a song. I mean, what if I only spoke Spanish and I said that I wanted Taco Bell? Is that technically copyright? Just saying. Dammy. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and use burnt sienna. Wait, did I start with brown? Guys, I think I started with the wrong color. Well, I can't go to a darker color now. See, this is what happens. This is supposed to be darker than this, according to my swatch. But I instinctively grabbed the darker barrel pencil. So now we need to eliminate the burnt sienna. And I think we just need to move on to the Venetian red. All right, guess we're not doing burnt sienna. They are... trademark, yeah. They are very different, Alex. I couldn't say one or the other is better. It depends on what you're using them for. These are harder than the Luminance, but sometimes you may want the other. I really like them both equally. I will say that I will choose the Pablos over Polychromos any day at this point. Okay, Venetian red. Okay. Yeah, this works. I guess we didn't really need burnt sienna. It's a small space anyway. Really, Loretta? Interesting. Dual monitor with stand up the stairs. Oh, but a dual monitor, that'd be cool. I need to get a second monitor. Actually, before I get a second monitor, I need a bigger desk. So, you know, someday, eventually, when I actually have space for a bigger desk, I will have a dual monitor set up. They're so fun. Okay. I get them. If I need to get them, I will get them from Blick. You know, for me, really, it just depends on what I'm coloring, honestly. I've only got the one Lumi, though, so it could be the pencil itself. It could be, yes. Yes, they are open stock, what Mary said. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. Which paper? I am using the Nina Classic Crust paper. I think that's also in the description below, or you can type exclamation point Nina. Seriously, Christine Karron is so flippin' talented. I love her pictures. I know I keep turning it. I apologize. Yes, and that is me too. Because they're softer, it's so easy to blow through them. So when I use my Loomies, they're for a very specific page, and I'm very particular how I layer, and I'm just very conscious of how much of it I'm actually using. So yes, Ev, that is, I am the same way. We're gonna make that inside darker now. Maybe that's what we'll use the burnt sienna for. Let's see. Sound better with triple. Oh wait, that's something else. The same about my spines, including my books. Watch chat or read scholarly article on the brain mechanisms of vision. Watch chat. I mean, no, you should. If it's something you should be doing, you should be doing it. I mean, what? Chat. Read chat. Prussian blue is like that. It's such a yeah. Prussian blue is pretty, right, Graceland? I know. I absolutely love them. There we go. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, well, since I colored that one part in, we're gonna make this consistent. We're gonna fill in the rest of that space real quick, but we are gonna layer over that. But gotta stay consistent. So we are gonna grab our burnt sienna. Scholarly article can wait. There you go. It's a 32-inch monitor, but work is it's 230s. Ah, okay. My family is very supportive of my coloring obsession. I may have to get a few open stock and then decide. Oh, most definitely, like, especially with Christmas coming up. Okay, so we're using that burnt sienna right now. The funny thing is I did that initially a few years ago when I was trying to decide about polychromos. And I was so used to Prismacolors, I got this 12 set of Polychromos, and I hated them. I didn't like them. I didn't want to use them. But the problem is I just didn't know how to use those kinds of pencils. I was used to Prismacolor. But I started using others and kind of finally figured it out. And then I tried them again, you know, later, and I loved them. And now, well, now I got, it's the Pablos. And so now I like the Pablos better than the Polychromos. Turtle. Okay. This right here, I'm pretty sure is hair because of the way this folds over. So I'm gonna leave these darker spaces to be hair, not hood. I have a hard time using Prismas these days, to be honest. They are not my default go-to. Like I said, it really just depends on what I'm coloring too. I mean, if there's smaller spaces, then I'm probably gonna go for something that has a harder lead. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and grab that brown again. 2 eyes watching 8 things on Sunday. Oh, but that was so fun. I loved it. Actually, I posted it online, but I'll show you here. This was my finished picture using Crayola crayons. You can see it's like catching the light because it's so flippin' shiny. But this was what I did on LIVESTREAM. But yeah, with Crayola crayon, that was something else, man. That was something else. Make sure we're in focus here. There we go, that's better. Aw, thanks, Loretta. Do polychromos work the same as Chaper Farming? Because I love those. I think so, as far as like the layering is concerned. Sorry, cup of tea. Realize I should probably drink it before it gets cold. And yes, I'm using 2 hands because I don't want to spill it. Send it to me and I'll frame it. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I mean, I'm kind of mildly proud of it just because it didn't turn out terrible. But yeah, that was something else to be sure. But I passed on the crayons to the kiddos. They were pretty excited. Plus, glitter crayons. Hello. Oh, thanks. All right, so we're layering with brown over the top here. Okay. I'll have to figure out. Honestly, is it weird that my instinct is for her to have green hair? I don't know why. That's just what I jump to. If you're talking about the crayon, there's really no smudges on crayons. It's mostly it's stayed there pretty good. It's just the layering on top that it's pretty bad. I've never actually said, I mean, I might have slipped up once or twice. I've never actually said how old they are, but they are young enough to still be mystified by things and have the occasional tantrum, but old enough that I can have a conversation with them. Hi, Tara Lynn. Do the green hair? I just might. We'll get to her skin and finish the cloak, and we'll see how it is. My goal today is hopefully do the majority of her cloak and do her skin. We'll see how far we. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock, so we've got some time. Okay, so apricot. We'll see, because this is looking definitely like more orangey than it is red-ish, which I'm not sure if that's what I wanted, but that will determine also what color we do the hair. I might have to go over this with a little bit of red. My goal was kind of fall light colors, you know? Oh my gosh, Mary, you actually tried it? That's hilarious. I'm dying to know. Is Nightbot actually a person or is an auto message? It's an auto message, Alex. It is a bot. It is something where I can put in commands. Like when I say type in exclamation point whatever, then it will auto deliver a command, whether it's a link or, you know, like, you know, doing hype or whatever. But it's just, it's basically an auto mod. It will catch profanity. It will catch links if somebody other than a mod tries to put a link in chat. So yeah, it's just a little robot. Shannon. I will never lead you astray. Yeah, this is ending up a bit more orangey than I'd like, so I think we definitely need to... Maybe we'll grab a pink. I want to tone down the orange a little bit. Let's grab salmon pink, I think. Salmon pink? Yeah, salmon pink. Okay, so salmon pink is number 071, okay? Yeah, that's better. I'm happier with that. There we go. Let's see. Yes, if you use a bad word, it will put you in timeout. Yeah, and especially like if you have a mistype where say you're typing a sentence and you put a period, if you forget to put a space where, you know, it's like the and end and there's a period in between, Nightbot will think you're trying to put in a link and it will also get rid of that. Bye, Rosalind. Not totally red, Ev. I just didn't want it to be orange, if that makes sense. It's gonna be more brownish, but the problem was is with the apricot that I was using, it made it come out more orangey than I wanted. So I'm using the pink on top to tone down those really kind of yellowish tones and bring out something a little bit closer to basically soften it, so like this. And in fact, we're gonna darken it up just a little bit here too. So we need to grab brown. It looks peach. Yeah, we're gonna darken it up here. So now we're gonna grab our brown again. Okay. There we go. I might bring in a bit more of this brown. Yeah, I'm liking this. Said the name of a store. Oh, it's probably if you said Dick Blick. Just because it's D-I-C-K, would technically be a swear. I don't know, I think that's a lot of time. As it is, I always feel uncomfortable saying the name, so a lot of times I'll default to just saying Blick, because most of you know what I'm talking about when I say Blick. But a lot of times it will just hold the message for the mods to review, and then they'll allow, because generally it's just like a mistype or something. Hi, Kelly! Shannon, you have to watch out for her. She's onto it if you do something. She is. I have fantastic mods. My phone is buffering so badly it's unwatchable. Oh no, I'm sorry, Anne. Nightbot is very PC. Well, truth be told, I've made the settings like that. Because to keep the channel monetized, there has to be a certain level of... what's the word? Not politically correct. You know, there's just... certain level of decorum, I suppose, that I have to keep. There we go. Alright, so we're using that brown here. Okay. We're gonna grab that burnt sienna, and we're gonna darken the inside of the hood a bit more. Oh, most definitely, Melissa. Most definitely. Yeah, autumn colors. Yeah, because it's not really quite Christmas time yet, but it's Halloween has passed. I can't remember. Are there others in here that also play Animal Crossing? Because you better believe the day after Halloween, I took down all my Animal Crossing Halloween decorations and got it all autumnified. How are you, Kelly? Okay. Make this a little bit darker here. I'm using that burnt sienna. Oh, awesome, Angela! Well, I know you do, Steve. Okay. All right. I'm pretty happy with that hood part. Okay, now we're going to do the cloak portion and her little tie here. The old one? Okay, that's fair, Steve. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we've got it for the Switch, and yeah, it's lots of fun. Oh no, Ashley! Okay, so now we're going to start with her cloak portion here. Actually, no, we're going to start with her ribbon tie, actually. I would like to do that. Maybe we'll just do it all. Alright, so we're going to start with brown. But yeah, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for our Steve stream. Which, this is a big deal, too. We let everybody vote and choose Steve's book, and Steve is very much no Christmas until December 1st. And guess what book won? Johanna's Christmas. So he is coloring something he would not have normally chosen. So yeah, you're gonna want to be here for that. Belinda corrupted me. I ordered a diamond painting. Ev, you know what? I was so close the other night too. I have never done a diamond painting in my life. I have a feeling that if I do one, I'm gonna knock the whole tray of those little beads out. But Ev, while she was streaming, I was totally browsing diamond paintings just to get an idea. I didn't get any, but that was the closest I ever got to considering to getting a diamond painting. I know that Arteeza is supposed to come out with them at some point. When they did their announcement of new things coming up, that was one of them, but I haven't seen hide and a hair of them. I'll definitely try, but I have for the thing. Yeah, for sure. Well, and you can always watch it back too. But we'll be doing 2 nights in a row here, so that'll be cool. But what exactly is a diamond painting? So basically they take an image, a colored image, like say they were to take this one, okay, if it's completely colored, and they reprint them with these tiny little pieces. What are they made out of? Are they plastic? But imagine these tiny little things referred to as the diamonds, and you have this big roll that has, imagine like a paint by numbers almost, or like a cross stitch. You know how it's got each individual little squares? And so imagine like if a picture was broken down into its pixels, it's going to be a bunch of teeny tiny little squares, and then you have the little diamonds and you paste them in their color coordinated square. And I mean, they're really tiny, they're like itty bitty, and you have the little drill tool and you basically just fill it in as you go along, and your rollout thing has some adhesive on it so they stick to it. Yeah, basically plastic beads stick to pictures, plastic resin, yeah. And then you pop them in until it creates a whole picture. Okay, brown. Okay, go. All right, that's the brown on her tie. Yeah, that I was looking at Amazon, Ev, because I definitely, if it's something I'm not totally familiar with, I'm not going to drop, $50 on it. So yeah, I was looking at the, less than 20 ones on Amazon, but I didn't pull the trigger. Figured I got enough of, I literally have a whiteboard next to me with a to-do list that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 things I need to do. I could see that, Angela. I could see that. And one of those items is doing all of my work in progresses, which I have a whole folder full of. So there is never any shortage of things for me to do. Thinking of coloring and cross stitch, have a think they have a shimmering baby. There you go. Oh, nice, Mary. So how far along are you on it? Okay. Just adding in kind of where our darkest parts are going to be. The thing with Amazon ones is they're usually not big enough for good detail. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like if I was going to do it, I was going to do something like, I don't want to do a huge one, but it's like the more I looked at it, I was just like, oh, well, it's kind of lame looking when it's only, like the size of this sheet of paper. But then on the other hand, my desk isn't huge. I don't even know if I'd have room to do a big one. I imagine that doing it brings a somewhat similar thrill to doing a puzzle, except the difference is this puzzle, they tell you where everything needs to go. That's fair, Ev. That's fair. Yes, D, I could see that for sure. You don't have to think about where things are. Oh, really, Mary? Well, that's how I am with that second tiny house that that I got when I was doing them with Belinda. I got a second one, but I haven't touched it in a while. I need to, because I told my daughter I'd do it, but yeah, I haven't. Life is busy. So what do you do with diamond painting when it's done? Like, do you still play? I think some people frame it. I was also hearing that some people like do a resin pour over the top to keep the little diamond pieces from, popping off over time. Because from what I gather, sometimes they don't stick. You'll get one that'll occasionally fall off. But yeah. Oh, there you go. See, framing, yeah. 16 by 20. Yeah, that'd be pretty big. I think at this point, if I get one, I'll be getting one just so that I can say I've done it, you know? And then I'll actually have some insight when you guys ask me about them. Because right now I'm just going off of what I learned from Belinda. Yeah, that's fair, Ev. Yeah, for a while I was just shifting my boxes that those came in, and now I found a little bit more permanent home for them, and I'll do them again someday. They're just not on my high priority list of crafts to complete. Actually, crafts in general don't have a giant priority list. Pages are higher on the list, probably. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab our burnt sienna. We're gonna do the inside here. Now this part of the coat has a different pattern. Let's see, how is that? Maybe it's under? I think this is part of the dress. So I think it'd be safe to, oh here, I guess it would help if I moved out. I think that this bottom part here is part of the dress. What do you think? Not the cloak, because the edging has a different pattern. So, because she's got a waistband here, so I think the dress is wrapped around. So this, I think, should be a different color. I think so. It's an apron. Ah, okay, okay. I definitely get a Little Red Riding Hood vibe from her. That's for sure. Like, if you were coloring this page, what would all of your instincts be? Like, how to color her? Yeah, that makes sense for the apron. So maybe I should do this one color and this a different color. Yeah, because you can see the edge of the embroidery here. What's an apron? Green cloak with a blue dress. Ah, that's fair. Red hood, black hair. Oh, I like that. Now that you said Little Red Riding Hood, that's all I can see is a red cape. I know, that's why I think I forced myself to do brown. I still couldn't quite get away from that particular color, but I was like, no, no red. Can't do red. I want to do something else. But yeah, I just saw Red Riding Hood. It's definitely got a fall vibe, though, that's for sure. Lighten that. Emerald green cape. Oh, yeah, that would be pretty. Well, now that Halloween is over... Okay, so show of hands, who has put up Christmas decorations? Not just Thanksgiving decorations, but Christmas decorations. And the fall veggies would pop in the basket. That's fair. Yeah, with the green and the, well, cause see this here, eggplant, sunflower, mushrooms, some sort of green leaves. I don't think it's corn. Some sort of foliage, but I'll definitely color those green. Okay. It's pretty shaded, so we're going to continue this burnt sienna pretty far down here. There we go. Not too shabby. Not till December 1st. Even a rich wine burgundy. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Tree goes up day after Thanksgiving. We don't do any Christmas till after my birthday at the end of November. Ah, that's fair, Alex. That's fair. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can convince Steve maybe in a week or two. No, it's definitely a wait until after Thanksgiving. Oh, a Christmas puzzle. I could do a Christmas puzzle. All right, Venetian Red. Truth be told, I seriously considered starting a Christmas page tonight, and then I saw Christine's page, and I was like, nope, gotta do that. Love, love, love it. Sorry, I know I'm quiet. I'm concentrating. I'll look up at chat in just a second. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, the Steve has spoken. The Steve has spoken. Oh, you know what? I missed a part that should have had that brown there. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Usually tree doesn't go up till at least November 1st. My birthday is not during Christmas. Or is it? Oh, that's a good question, Angie. Yeah, Steve, do you know how you're gonna color the polar bear tomorrow? Sorry, I realized my hand was on my mouth. A lot of times when I'm sitting here coloring, I like lean to my left and my hand is usually like resting on my chin or something. And then before I realize it, my hand is over my mouth and I didn't even mean to. 1. Oh, I see. 1, my birthday's not during Christmas. 2, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday and I hate that it's usurped by Christmas. Okay, that's fair. I had to force myself to keep walking past the Christmas decorations considering I have no tree and haven't had one for years. All my stuff is down in the storage building and probably ruined. Aww. He'll probably figure it out once he sits in front of it. Alright, so we're just getting these light layers in and then we'll add our second layer on top. Hang on 1 second, chat. I gotta do something real quick. Hang on. Un momento. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to do something real quick. Day after is leftovers and tree decorating. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, all right, Venetian red. There we go. A little bit on the side. Add a tad more. Now, even though I didn't like kind of how yellow it turned out, I want to keep them fairly similar. So we're going to do the same thing. Oh, thanks, Ev. Well, I'm trying to finagle something for the kid's birthday, and some of the people involved had emailed me, and they don't really know that I stream, and so anyway, the point is they were asking for some help with something, and so it'd be rude if I ignored them until like midnight. So yeah, I just had to fix it real quick. All right, apricot. Okay, so we're gonna lay this layer over, then we're gonna add the pink, and then we are going to darken things up. Oh, you know what? I forgot to use terracotta here. Sounds good, Pam. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. There we go. Okay, other side. Forgot the... Oh, I did! Thank you! See, this is something that I would have found like down the line, and then I would have completely forgot what I was using for it. Thank you, Ev! And you're never rude. Seriously, if you guys ever see that I missed something, please tell me. You're my backups. Alright, and then Venetian red. There we go. Much better. Okay, wait, is there any more ribbon down here? Okay, I think we got all of it. All right. Let's see, apricot. Okay. Hang on one second. I realized I put everything back on my phone, but I never restarted it. So according to my phone, which is where I keep an eye on so I can see what you guys are watching, it was still in the be right back screen. I was like, oh, well. Okay. Like I keep OBS up and everything so I can make sure that, you know, no clips are dropping, but I like to see what you guys are seeing too. That way I can make sure that everything is still going okay. All right, so using that apricot here. And then we're gonna go over with that pink, okay? Grab our terracotta. Oh, Ev, you're fine. You're sweet. Now, I remember that even happened like with Sammy once. She was coloring a shirt and we were like, no, that's the sleeve. And she's like, oh, wait, right. Sometimes it's just, you know, it just takes another pair of eyes to see, you know? Thanks, Angela. All right, sounds good, Melissa. Have a great night. Thanks, Sally. All right, so now we're gonna go over it with the salmon pink like we did on the hood before. And then we will add our second layer to kind of refine our darker colors a little bit. Kind of nice when you don't, you fill in the space with it, you know, because we're going over all of it with the pink. Because even if I do like a top part and I need the sections to match, and like, you know, because I messed up saying, you know, it was a little too yellow than I wanted, so I added the pink on top. But I kind of have to like recreate that mistake when I do the other sections so that it all stays the same. You know what I mean? Right, Allie? Yeah, it was that striped dress she was doing. I forget the name of the artist. All I remember is the girl she was coloring had some serious hips on her. But yeah, it was that striped shirt with like the cuffs kind of off the shoulder. What's the name of that artist? I want to say it started with an M. I can't quite remember. Was it for an event? I don't think it was for an event. I think she was just coloring it. One more piece of ribbon. Basket near the longest curl. Are you talking about this here? If you're talking about this here, this is connected to her apron, and I will do this piece of ribbon connected to the apron for the color. If there's another piece of ribbon, let me... Coloring Chicks, yes. Yes, it was like Curvy Girl. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this will go with whatever color I decide to do for the apron. All right, got the rest of that pink on there. All right, now we're gonna go back in with our brown again. Okay. Darken up some of these spots here. Yeah, curvy. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. See, you have very great memories. And I mean, and that was how long ago that she colored that? I mean, I don't think it was last year, but it was definitely quite a few months ago. Maybe it was last year? Now I'm curious. Now I'm gonna need to go back into Sammy's videos and see what it was, just because I'm curious. Okay, using that brown here. Feel like summertime? Maybe. We fluffy girls need a page too. Pixie's being naughty. She's snitching the outside's cat's food to... Wait, what? Who's Pixie? Is that the skunk that you have on your porch? Nice, Kenny. I remember some of the most obscure things sometimes.
It's November.
Oh, Terralyn! It's November. I want to be the first to say what I'm thankful for, and that's I'm grateful for all the great friends I made this year in COVID. Oh, Terralyn, I'm so glad. Thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Terralyn? I know Terralyn's giving me a run for my money as far as my ranking in Discord. She's very, very active, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Terralyn. You're so sweet. All right, brown. I want to make sure we get this just as dark as the hood here. Gotta keep my hand off my mouth. I keep covering it up. I don't mean to. Yeah, because that's pretty dark. So I think we might need to even go darker. We'll see. We may need to add a third layer onto this so that it's the same. This was a much smaller space up here, so... Go. Now, Christine Karron is definitely quickly becoming one of my new favorite artists. Like, I definitely get really excited when she puts out new stuff. Oh, Pixie's one of your kitties. Ah, gotcha. She's a little stinker, but without the stink. That's fair. That's fair. I am feeling that way about my own cats since Sir Paul McCaddy decided to chew through my camera cord. I was so, like, until I realized it was working, I was so disappointed. I was like, the one cord, cat. Like, I have to have this cord so that my camera can connect to the computer. But we're gonna get a replacement. So in the event that he goes after it again, it won't throw a wrench in the whole stream, you know? Well, truth be told, if I was kind of out of touch the last couple of days, I definitely think my head did not like all of the Halloween festivities. I had a bit of a headache, which it's fine now, but it definitely put me out of touch a little bit, and I just kind of took it easy. So if you didn't hear from me, or I didn't, you know, comment or respond to something in Discord or Facebook or whatever, it was because of that. I should have known better. It's the candy. Alrighty. I just love chocolate so much. Exactly. I definitely need a spare. Can I just say I'm doing a color by numbers mandala book and it's super relaxing? Oh, awesome, Allie. My gosh, my teenager just ate a chip over my shoulder while I'm coloring in World of Flowers. No! Is it an oily chip? It could leave a stain. Hi, Boots. Sounds good, Dee. Have a great night. Can't drop food? I can hear the cat scratching on the door. 9:30, kitties. Daylight savings. It's not 10 yet. I'm telling you, I don't know who's having a harder time with this daylight savings. The cats or the kids? Plus, it's weird that it's getting dark at like 5 p.m. Okay, it's coming along. Ruffles chips! Oh man. Yeah, I think we'll definitely need to add another layer on this. It's just not looking the same, but we'll see after we get the other 2 layers on here. This is just so much darker. But I won't make that call till we get all the other colors applied. All right, let's see, let's grab burnt sienna. Ah, that works out well. Yeah, it's like 9:30 here. Okay, brown, no. Holy cow, did I do that again? Oh my gosh. I just used burnt sienna on the hood. It's just, why do I keep doing that? I was meant to have been using brown on it that whole time. Alright, we're gonna roll with it. They're subtle enough, it's not too detrimental to the page, but I gotta pay attention. Oh, I swear. Like, for those of you that get headaches, do you ever feel like when you've had like a doozy of a one that lasts like a whole day, do you ever feel like your brain is just like in a fog and like complicated things are just a thing of the past and you just want to kind of stare at a wall? I don't know. I swear, like, after my head feels better, it's just like my brain just feels tired, you know? And it's just so dang frustrating. Let's see. Have you ever done a coloring book collection video? I haven't, but that's mostly because half of my collection, like literally if I were to take it, half my collection is Johanna Basford, multiple copies. A quarter of it is like Hannah Carlson, and then we've got Maria Troll, Great British Baking Show, a couple Millie Muratas, Doctor Who, Fairies in Dreamland, like 3 Kirby Roseannes, an Outlander book, Time Garden, Christine Caran, and Desert Wonderland, and a few Harry Potters, and that's pretty much it. Let's see. Yes, the brain fog, it's so real. I might need to, Kenny. Always in a foggy cloud after a headache. Yep, headache, hangover. Do you have a label maker? Ooh, I should get a label maker. Yes, I just got over a 3-day migraine. I've been flustered all day. Yes, brain fog. See, okay, I'm glad. It is like an alcohol hangover. Migraine hangover is a real thing. Yes. 2 to 3 days. Yeah. That's a lot of. I have a lot of Johanna Basfords. How would you rank the Pablos in your pencil collection, e.g. Luminance, Ergosop? Oh, gosh, Patty. I think it has a lot to do with, again, what I'm coloring. If I were to list my favorites, though, like up there, like as far as go-to pencils, up there are going to be, you know, obviously the Pablos, the Ergosofts, the Faber-Castell. Oh, gosh, it really just depends on what I'm doing. I mean, I like my Black Widows. I like my Artezas. I'll say at this very moment in time, Pablos are my favorite, for sure. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. They have nice label makers now. Maybe I'll put it on my Christmas wish list. Label maker for Christmas. There you go. God, I do love a label maker. I'd label like everything. Let's see. Venetian red. Well, and then like I was saying it like about the headaches, where it's like the headache pain is finally gone, but then you feel like, I always tell Steve that like even after it's gone, like I still need to take it easy, kind of like your head is on the verge of where like the headache could resurface, if you know what I mean. Like a lot of times, like I would have the occasion where I would maybe overdo it. I'd be like, oh, headache's finally gone. All right, I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna vacuum. And then like I get all done and the headache's back because I got up and did too much, you know, like before I truly should have. So Steve keeps me in check now, and he's just like, just take it easy. It's fine, because he knows I have a tendency to overdo it if I'm suddenly feeling better. But yeah, man, headache, brain fog. Struggle is real. Hi, Jay. Well, just he sees the cat, and there's like, I've put their names on it. Cats are labeled now. Label the kids, you know. No misnaming their names now. I mean, my headaches are under control for the most part, you know, like I know my triggers and they don't cause that much of an issue unless I've, you know, had way too much sugar for whatever. Which I'm grateful for. They used to be pretty insufferable, but now I've got it pretty under control for the most part. I generally know what causes it, you know? And usually I have no one to blame but myself. Oh, and we're using Venetian red right now. I do, yes. Yes, I do. I don't know how taboo it is though to talk about like actual medicine on YouTube. But I have a sort of preventative, and then I have something that I take to take care of them. I would like to see a Black Widow color along because those are the only pencils I have in common with you, except for Prismas. Oh, we could do another Black Widow at some point. Yeah. Which ones do you have, Jody? Do you have all 144, or which sets do you have? All right. So yeah, we're just using that Phoenician red right now. Okay. Going over that, darkening it up. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I could put that on the list for whatever we decide to do next. For sure. Ripley's on the bed with me and she's dreaming the little doggy dreams. Aw. I only have the Monarchs and Black Widow. I'd love to see a color along in them to get an idea if I want the rest. For sure. Definitely. Yeah, I'll make a point of that, and whatever we color next, we'll go ahead and do Black Widows. I don't know what we'll do next. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be something Christmas related. I asked because I had no idea there was anything for migraines, headaches till last year. What? Really, Daniela? Okay, well, I think I can say this one just because it's not like I mean, it's not a medicine, it's a vitamin. I take magnesium supplements, actually. And that has helped tremendously. I didn't know that a majority, well, not a majority, there is a good population of women that are magnesium deficient. And, yeah. All right, Ev, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for your super chat. You were so beyond sweet. I've heard about that, Boots. I've heard about that. All right, apricot. But yeah, that has helped considerably. And I like it because it's just a vitamin, you know? Ooh, if you do, Jody, you'll love them. Halloween was good here. We stayed home and we did games and stuff for the kiddos, and we carved pumpkins, and we had crafts and pumpkin themed food. The adorable thing is, so, you know, I never want my kid to wake up in the middle of the night, you know, because they've had a bad dream, you know, they come in here crying for whatever reason, you know, I feel bad and everything. But our youngest, he woke up at 1 a.m., came into our room and was just in tears. I was like, what's the matter? And he's just like, why does Halloween have to be over? So he was so sad, but on the other hand, I took it as a little bit of a compliment because he just had so much fun, but then was so sad that it was all over. And I was like, well, we can play more games tomorrow. But yeah, it was adorable. Thankfully, he fell back to sleep pretty quick, but... Part of me doesn't want to check that, Boots, only because I like bread. I don't even know what I would do if I had to give up bread. Oh my gosh. I love bread. I mean, I know there's some, you know, gluten-free breads out there, but I just don't think I have the discipline. I mean, I love bagels. I do. I love bagels. Toast and English muffins. Pancakes. Waffles. French toast. Okay, now I'm getting hungry. We're using apricot, by the way. That could be why, Daniela, yeah. He has his own colored pencils, Alex, because the wonderful, beautiful Ev gifted him some of his own pencils, so he didn't need to borrow mine. So Steve has his own pencils. He's going to be using the Amazon Basics tomorrow. Okay. We definitely need to get this a little bit darker, so we're going to grab our brown. Boston! Yes, Jody, they are. The ergos are what trained me to use, the ergos are what trained me to use harder pencils. All right, so now brown. And I double checked. It is in fact brown, not burnt sienna. I feel like we're moving along at a pretty decent pace on this right now, though. I'm pleased with that. How many pencils come in the Ergosoft? 36. You can type in !Ergosoft, and that will come up with the link for the Ergosoft. It used to be you could only get the 36 count from Amazon UK, but they finally started selling it in the US. It's ironic that you were talking about migraines. I spent today in bed in dark room with one. Yeah, they're brutal. They're brutal. And see, that's the thing, is sometimes laying down doesn't necessarily help me. It just puts wrong, you know, pressure in the wrong places or whatever. And so honestly, I just kind of hung out in the living room and relaxed and sat up in the recliner, and it eventually went away. They make you do more layering. Good practice. Yeah, definitely. Daniela, I'm pretty sure they're wax. Yeah, I'm pretty positive they're wax. It's been a little bit since I used them, so I had to dig into my memory bank here. Okay, it's coming along now. There's a bit of a glare from my light on it. Oof, let's lift that up and see if that helps. It's a little bit, yeah, it's there. Right, Turtle? Must be weird. I started with prisms, never had a problem using light layers. Well, it's maybe because you used light layers to begin with. With me, the way that I used my Prismacolors, because they were, Prismacolors in general are a very creamy pencil. And for lack of a better term, the pigments really mush together well. So a lot of times when I blended, I would lay down my colors, and then the colors on top, like I'd press really hard and like smush it on top, and that's like how it would blend. And a lot of times I had like streaking of ink in books that I used and everything. So that kind of technique does absolutely not work with Polychromos or Ergosofts or anything. And so that was the technique that I was using for a lot of it. And so it was something I kind of had to train myself out of, really. I only have 12 Prism pencils. I only use them for getting vibrant colors in some areas. Yeah, and with the 12 pack, that would be it too, because they come with the kind of the primary colors, secondary, that kind of thing. Can you do a color along with the Derwent Color Soft sometimes? Boots. I started one. I have a small set of the Derwent Color Soft. I started a Hedgehog page in Maria Troll, and I never finished it. I have to be honest, I do not like the Color Soft very much. I found them very crumbly and a bit frustrating to work with. So I'm going to say I'm probably not going to do a color along with the Color Soft, just because I don't really enjoy using them. But yeah, and I have a smaller set too, but I really don't have a desire to get a larger set either, since I know I don't really like them. Last Chance Blend. You know, I've never used Gamsol, actually. I actually rather like the Soho Urban Artist from Jerry's Art Realm. I haven't used that. Thank you, Kenny. All right, let's get this brown on the ribbon here. Yeah, see, we used that burnt sienna on accident, but the brown's got a bit more of a red to it. Although, even though the original plan was to use burnt sienna first. Okay. I think we're just about done with that. All right, let's go ahead and use Yeah, it's too crumbly. Venetian red? Like, it seemed to break even more than Prismacolors do. Venetian red. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Their stuffs are weirdly expensive on Canadian Amazon. 40. Interesting. They really are. They really are, Angie. I mean, because if there's 36, I mean, you're paying over $1 a pencil. Interesting. I wonder if that's inflation or if that's just what the... I mean, what's the dollar to Canadian dollar? Is it just that Canadian is priced higher, or is it the... Oh, what's the term? You know, when you're changing money to a different country money. I got my first color pencils, decent but not so vibrant nor highly pigmented, so I got myself the cheap ones. They seem to work better. Oh, that's nice. They're not bad. I usually take them with me when my dad has a doctor's appointment. I never carry my precious... Yes. Yeah, my Ergo Sauce I keep in a roll-up case, and they are my travel pencils. They're pretty sturdy little fellas. And, yeah, I mean, if I was, you know, traveling somewhere to go with pencils, I like having a smaller selection. I mean, sometimes I just like having a smaller selection in general, because the larger sets can seem a little overwhelming sometimes. But yeah, you really can't go wrong with the Ergo Soft. Okay, let's see. Oh, we need to do the ribbon real quick. Exchange rate! Thank you, Boots. I'm telling you, brain fog. Brain fog is real, people. Okay. Alright, that was the Venetian red right there. Okay, now we're going to take our burnt sienna real quick and just add a couple dark shadowy areas real quick to make it pop a little bit more. See, I hope one day to get the Fine Tech metallic paints. I'm not familiar with those. Hi, Deborah! Aw, poor kitty. We started our buddy color. Oh, they're doing buddy color. Fun. For instance, I bought a cardigan on US Amazon for $27 that was $79. Why is it so much higher, Jody? Is it like because it has to travel across the border? I mean, dang. All right, so burnt sienna now. I'm gonna make this pop just a little bit more. I know I'm flipping it a lot, I'm sorry. Going up on the hood just a little bit. Let's see. More expensive ordering online, buy at the stores here are cheaper. Ah, yeah. Well, for us, especially since I'm so close to Houston, yeah, it's just a lot of times almost easier for me to just order it online. Like, I had to get some last-minute wrapping paper, and as long as you order it by a certain time of day, I could get, like, it's gonna be here tomorrow. I ordered it this afternoon, and it will be here tomorrow, and I didn't even have to leave the house. So it's kind of nice being close to a hub. Let's see, I've been working on it for days. All I have done is the 3 teapots, all rows as part of a dress. So what page are you working on, Boots? Yeah, that's fair, Jody. Okay. Just going darker here in a few spots to Gonna help that shadow pop a little bit. Okay. Emilio de Bono. I'm not familiar with that book. I'm waiting for it to speak to me. That's fair. Got the Caran blender. These things are amazing. I'm pretty sure it was... Oh, good, Daniela. I'm so glad. Yes, it really is. It's amazing. I actually have a thing here. I cannot recommend them more. I think exclamation point blender and chat will take you for this. Last I checked, that was a little while ago. They were on sale. Okay, so yeah, we're still using burnt sienna. We're almost done with it. And then we will start on her skin. Okay. I realized that I was humming along with the music. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. I probably sound like a crazy person. I mean, I usually sound like a crazy person, so that's not totally out of the norm, but yeah. Okay, a little bit there. Just adding these other little bits here. Let's turn. Let's see. 6:15 all the time. My local art store. Oh, nice, Boots. 909 on Asthma Asthma. 909 on Asthma. On Amazon for Blender. Oh, nice. Picked up my coloring again, and my cat gave me dirty looks. He is jealous. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, good, Jay. Well, yeah, if the cats are in here when I start streaming, they'll wake up and come over and stuff. Although, last stream, our older cat was in here sleeping the whole time. She didn't actually come and get up. I was really surprised. Okay, let's see. Am I happy with that? I don't know. Go. That's better. Okay, let's do a little bit here. And I'm not actually using the blender on any of this. It's actually kind of blending on its own pretty well. Okay. There we go. All right, let's zoom out and kind of see how she looks as a whole. Maybe a tad brighter. Okay. How are we feeling about this? We've got a little bit of like light glare here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, not too shabby. I might refine some of the shady bits more a little bit later. But I think I'm okay with this for now. Enough for us to start on the skin. Let's see if I turn that. Will that help? Maybe a little bit. Get rid of that shadow. Yeah, that's better. A little bit. I feel great about it. Good, Allie. Let's see. Oh, Jay, you never need to worry about that. I'm just glad to have you here. I've been in a coloring funk today. I needed to lay off contests and events, but I think anybody gets in a funk when your stuff isn't weak received. Wait. When your stuff isn't well received in a contest. Oh, I get that, Angela. I get that. Sometimes you just need to do it for you, you know? All right, let's zoom on in here. Ooh, too bright. There we go. All right, we are gonna, well, first we're gonna get her in focus. I guess that's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, now we're gonna work on her face, okay? Thanks, Sherry. Let's see, is that bright enough? I feel like that's too bright. Ugh, it's like I get unhappy with the in-between. All right, we need to pick some skin tone colors. So we are going to grab cinnamon. Cinnamon. Where is it? English red. Cinnamon. Here we go. All right, cinnamon. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, so cinnamon, and from cinnamon we'll go to, I think, salmon. Salmon. Okay. Then from salmon, I think granite rose, and we're gonna grab also light lemon yellow, I think. So granite rose. Not that or cream. Grab cream instead. See, I like buddy colors more than contests because I think it's more fun to see different people on term at the same page more than trying to get some other person to say that one person's is best. That's fair. I used to do a lot more, and now I mostly kind of choose my pages for the stream more than anything else. Okay. So now we are going to we're going to start with cinnamon. Okay. Actually, we're going to sharpen that real quick. Thanks, Graceland. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start with cinnamon. It's a smaller face, so it shouldn't take us long. I feel like we're actually doing pretty good on time tonight. We're getting a fair amount done. At least gonna be easier skin tone than using those crayons. Yeah, once I get her skin tone, I'll be able to decide a little bit better what I want to do for her hair. I'm still not sold on green. Let's see. Can you the colors one more time? I've matched the colors to Prisma, so it's taking me. Oh yeah, for sure. We're doing cinnamon, salmon, granite rose, and I have that light lemon yellow, but I think we're gonna do cream instead. So these are the colors here. So cinnamon is here. You're looking for a little bit cooler one. Actually, let me grab. Hang on. I used to do this all the time. I guess I kind of stopped doing it for a while because I didn't have as many requests to do it. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, hang on. Looking for a chart, looking for a chart. Is it seriously not in here? Where is it? There it is. Ugh, like last page. Where's my color? Hang on. Yeah, I used to, but I definitely don't do it anymore. Okay, so for cinnamon, because I can give you a better view here, I would say your closest match to cinnamon is going to be Sienna brown, but color very lightly. If you wanted to, well, I guess if you were gonna do a skin tone for Prismacolor, if I was using Prismacolor for this, I would actually start with, I would start with seashell pink, do seashell pink, maybe a deco peach, definitely cream, and maybe beige, and then I would probably blend with white if I was doing Prismacolor with that. But if you're wanting to match them yourselves, I would say definitely the cinnamon, and then salmon, granite rose, and then cream. Chestnut, nectar, peach in the order you pulled them. Oh, okay, let me see. Chestnut, nectar, peach. Those are all pretty dark. I would eliminate the chestnut and start with nectar and start lightly. So maybe go nectar, peach. Sorry, I guess I've got it over here. Do nectar, peach, light peach, and cream. I would get rid of the chestnut. And then make sure you start lightly with that nectar, because if you go too heavy, that's going to look a bit much. And then that way you can build up your layers over time. So yeah, nectar, peach, light peach, and cream. Those are the four I'd go with. Sorry, what did I miss? Been up since 4:30 this morning. My eyes are closing. Oh no, Della. Yes, go get some sleep. Go get some sleep, hun. Thanks for being here. Okay. Okay, so we're just using that cinnamon right now. Yeah, one of the things I have on my to-do list is more comparison charts, especially now that I have the Pablos. I want to add some comparison charts using them, especially if I'm going to be using them on stream. Okay. Just using that cinnamon. And like I said, if you're a little bit nervous about doing skin, light layers are always good, and you can always build them up darker. Okay, that's cinnamon. Now I'm going to move on to salmon. That's number 51. I'm going to go over the cinnamon with it as well. Okay. I need to do her nose. I forgot to do her nose. Sounds good, Angela. Thanks so much for being here. Rest up. There we go. Almost forgot to add stuff to her nose. All right, now salmon. I'll be honest, I haven't done a ton of skin with the Pablos. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess I did the angel eyes one with the Pablos. But I didn't really do that one on stream. Oh, I'm concentrating tonight because I'm not talking nearly as much as I usually do. Yeah, for sure. Aw, thanks, Allie. Yeah, we're getting there. We'll close it in here, and I need to do her neck. I always like do the face and then forget to do the rest. All right, granite rose. Maybe I should just do a dark brown for her hair. I need to grab that salmon again real quick. Did I not use any salmon over here? I don't think I did. I did, not enough. There we go. Okay, so granite rose again. Okay. All right, and then let's grab our cream. And we're just gonna kind of go over all of it here. We'll need to do her lips. And look at that, I forgot her ears. Welcome back, Angie. All right, so cinnamon again. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and do her neck while I've got cinnamon out. I should darken this a little bit. It seems a little bit bright. See how it looks to you guys. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think I had it on too bright. There we go. Down there. That's a little bit darker. She does have a very elongated neck. Okay, now salmon. And I'm also choosing not to burnish this because I don't want it to end up super dark. Okay, then granite rose. Okay, and then cream. And then we're gonna go over it one more time and darken things up just a bit. Okay. Nice thing is, you know, it's a pretty small face, so it's not much. Oh, we forgot to add the cream to the ears. Oh, that's not the right color. Move that away. Oh my gosh, I just realized I could put the, this is what happens, folks. This is what happens. This should not have been here. We're gonna erase that. I used the wrong yellow. I shouldn't have even grabbed it out. Okay. Great. Or maybe I did use cream on that one, but either way, I grabbed the wrong yellow for her ear. Okay, yeah, it is a little long. It is a little long. Okay, so now we're gonna grab cinnamon again. And we'll probably only do 2 layers as long as I'm happy with the outcome. I don't want it to be too dark. She looks sad. I'd say she looks wistful. Like, ha! The wind is blowing and I have all my vegetables I must carry to my grandma's house. I mean, not my grandma's house because I'm not Red Riding Hood. To my grandpa's house. And it's fall. And Halloween is over. Oh, look, there's birds in the sky. And I suspect that's what her voice sounds like as well. I sure wish she would color my hair. And that's my voice for her. That's exactly what she sounds like. It's like she's been hanging out with Maggie Smith a little too much. All right, salmon. I wonder if I should make some bread when I get home and maybe pick some flowers on the way there. After I drop off my mushrooms, sunflowers, and eggplant, and mysterious leafy green thing that I don't even know what it is. Oh, I'm gonna watch this back and wonder what on earth I was doing. Professor Morgana. There you go, Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith, there you go. I was channeling Maggie Smith. This is young Maggie Smith. I'm officially naming this picture. It's no longer Last Harvest. This is Maggie Smith, dressed up as non-Red Riding Hood. I honestly haven't yet, Kenny. Oh my gosh. Words. Kenny. I haven't. No. But I have a feeling I'm gonna need to decide soon because I'm not gonna choose her eye color until I choose her hair color. I should probably do her hands too before I forget what I used for her skin. Okay, Granite Rose. We should add a little bit more brown underneath her nose. My probably favorite scenes with Maggie Smith from Harry Potter is one when she fights Snape. Like, that's a seriously awesome scene. And also when she calls the statues to protect the school. Those are probably my favorite scenes with her. Just so epic. I love it. Smoking mushrooms? I don't know. Ooh, 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies. Well, she is pretty epic. I mean, I don't know. First movie I ever saw with Maggie Smith in it was Hook with Robin Williams. Using that cream now. All right. So we've got her skin. Okay. So, what color should I do her hair? I'm thinking, because I'm thinking green dress, a nice dark green dress, kind of foresty colors. So brown cloak, green dress. I don't want to do blonde. I don't want to do blue. Okay, I need to think about it more. I'm gonna do her hands. Who was she in Hook? She was, Granny Wendy. She played Wendy. Downton Abbey, yes. I thought about that, Daniela. Maybe. I'm either leaning towards what Jody said, like a dark brown, or actually like white with like hints of a brighter color in it. I'm not sure. Yeah, she was Granny Wendy at the beginning. And that's probably why, like, because I know that they did makeup on her and everything. We're using, oh my gosh, I was coloring her hair. Guys, seriously, what is wrong with my brain? Because when I saw that movie, you know, I was fairly young-ish. And so they already put makeup on her to look old. So in my mind, like, she's always just been older, you know? Do a light golden brown or a strawberry blonde? Maybe. Did Secret Garden movie come out before Hook? That I don't know. You'd have to look that one up. When I'd call my friend IMDb. Alright, so we're using that cinnamon right now. Okay, Shannon, is it weird that her hands remind me of yours? Like, if you haven't been to Shannon's stream, Shannon has the prettiest hands. Like, Shannon should be a hand model. But our friend Maggie here just has, like, really slender, long fingers, and that's what reminds me of Shannon's hands. Yeah, so long fingers, yeah. Shiny black hair? Black hair might actually not be a bad idea. Shannon. Yeah, black hair might not actually be bad. Kitty snack time. Om nom nom. Honestly, hands aren't my favorite thing to color. I don't feel super confident in it.
You shouldn't color your hands.
What'd you say?
You shouldn't color your hands.
Hypes for Shannon's hands! There you go!
Not good for the skin.
Dark hair vibes? Yeah. My question is, though, do I want to go natural colors or unnatural colors? Okay, salmon. I don't think I have ever been this indecisive about hair before. Of course, I usually don't go for, like, this color of, like, kind of brownish, cloakish kind of deal either. I feel like I shouldn't drag out that line as much. I'm gonna erase that.
Bye, chat.
Steve says bye. Black hair? Yeah, perhaps. My only question is, would the black clash with the brown? I don't know. Do black and brown go together? Alright, now for the granite rose. And cream. Violet red hair. Let's see. Is there a live stream for tomorrow night? Yes, it is, Deborah. It's a Steve stream. It's a Steve stream. So it's gonna be 8:30 tomorrow night, and we're celebrating Steve's birthday. So yes, he is going to be coloring in Johanna's Christmas. He's in cream now. We're gonna do another layer on here too. Let's see. You could do a deep blue vibe with black shadows. Ooh, I like that, Angie. Yeah. Red hair, like real vibrant. Violet red. Okay. Yes, Shannon is before us. You do a light strawberry blonde, it wouldn't clash, I don't think. Blonde. Ooh, it could do blonde. I'm leaning more towards the black blue idea. I think I like that. Because the blue would work with the green and the brown. Because this is kind of an orangey, so you're talking complementaries. Because these are swans? Are these swans or just geese? These are geese back here, right? Yeah, I think geese. Gosh, we got a lot done tonight. I'm pleased with myself. Okay, cinnamon. Yep, it'll be a nice packed day. Shannon, is anybody streaming before you? Okay, cinnamon. Because then we could do like a bright blue eye. With Christine Caran, the way she draws her characters, like the eyes are so large as it is, it's nice to, you know, you can really draw something really or color something really vibrant. Geese, okay. Awesome. Well, and he's doing Johanna's Christmas, but he's coloring the polar bear. So if anybody doesn't have that book, I'm pretty sure Johanna has it available for download on her website. And in fact, after COVID happened, I think she did, you're going to want to look on her blog. I think she did a post where she made a whole collection of all of her free downloads. So check out, I think it's just johannabasford.com, and then check out her blog and just search for like the term free downloads or Johanna's Christmas or something, and you should be able to pull that up because she did it as a contest. Sammy's at 11 my time? Oh, okay, perfect. Eastern, so that's noon. Nice. See, Sammy, let's see. Sammy, Connie, Shalene, me, and then Steve. Perfect. All right, well then it is a full packed day for many, many distractions. All right, salmon. Well, and I don't know about anybody else, but as usual, mine will be a politics-free zone, so you can come here and escape the madness for a couple hours as it is, and watch Steve color Christmas. For his birthday. Okay, and then cream. Flourish is beautiful, yes. I can't wait till her new book comes out. She ordered it ages ago. Hey, I'm not too upset with that hand. That's pretty nice. I'm cool with that. All right, let's do this other hand so we can actually just get all the skin tone done and out of the way, shall we? Yoink. We're gonna turn it this way if that's all right. Well, maybe not quite that way. We're gonna turn it at an angle. Already finished that book, but can you do a printout and what page will it be? Yeah, Jay, I think it's on her website. Just go to her blog and search for Johanna's Christmas or type in polar bear or something in the search bar for her blog and it should pull it up. What's her new book? Oh gosh. Yeah, World of Wonders in April. Yeah. Yeah, and you can pre-order it on Amazon now. Cinnamon. One's got a bit more shadow to her hand, so I'm putting more cinnamon than I did on the other hand. And I kind of want to do the hair before we go, so I think we'll keep going. Because I know technically if I finished up this hand, this would put us right at 10:30, but my stream! Go where I want! No, I'm just kidding. But I think I want to keep going and do the hair tonight. Good night, Boots! Okay, so salmon. Plus, I'm just super excited with how much I've gotten done in this stream. It usually takes me forever to get something done, but also, I didn't have a ton of announcements today. Short of just my regaling my story about how Sir Paul McCartney tried to eat my camera cord. So we jumped right to it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Allie. What color pencils will be used for that coloring session? Steve has the Amazon Basics brand, Jay. And so he will be using those. And I'll probably hang out in here, like, probably working on one of my work in progresses while he's doing that. Offer snarky commentary where I can. Ooh, nice, Daniela. Why is there no school where you're at? Are they making it a... Well, I don't know if you're in the U.S. or not. I was saying, I didn't think they'd be doing a school holiday for the election. Granite Rose. Okay. Now cream. How come you guys have no school? Okay. Let's see, we're gonna use cinnamon again. Let's see. Teacher planning day, so no school in Florida. Teacher work day, but always falls. Oh, okay. Schools for polls. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I don't think it would... We're using salmon now. I don't think it would matter for us in particular anyway, just because... Well, it might. Even though we're schooling at home, they usually give the kids the same days off that the school gets. This is a little orangier than I'd like. All right, we're just gonna add this cream here. And then I'm actually gonna take my little eraser here and just lift that just a tiny bit. I'm gonna do the same over here. Okay, that's better. Although maybe we'll add a little. Yeah, that's not bad. You know what I didn't do? I didn't add any green on this cloak for contrast, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I might add it later. Okay, I definitely want to do the hair before I go. Like, definitely. Let's see. Filling up markers, nice. Thanks, Jay. All right, let's zoom in. Make sure we're totally in focus. There we go. Elections are always on Saturday in Australia, so schools can be used for a polling booth. Oh, okay. Yeah, Allie, that's what I'm thinking. I think I'll leave it be. I'll leave it be. Okay, so we are going to do the hair. So, let's get ivory black. Okay, thanks, Tammy. I want to do this carefully because I want it to be like mostly black with like a highlight of blue, if that makes sense. But I also want it to be a blue that like pops, you know? Let's see. Thanks, Tammy. I just messaged my oldest asking if there's school here tomorrow. She'll kill me. It's late, but I need to know whether to get up at 6 a.m. or not. No, that's fair. Ours in the US are on a Tuesday. I didn't know that was, it had to be on a Tuesday. Interesting. Why a Tuesday? It's so random. Sometimes you gotta know when to walk away. I know, right? Ah, gotcha, Jay. Oh, hi, kitty. I didn't know you were in here. Well, I'm not gonna get you more food. Okay, so ivory black, and then we're gonna grab, I think, dark gray. Let's see. Oh, that's nice because it's got kind of like a blue hue to it. And then ivory black, dark gray, and then here I think is where we'll bring in the blue. And we will go to, let's see. I'm leaning towards Genetian blue, actually, but I don't know if that would be, maybe we need to go a bit more subtle and go like blue jeans to Genetian blue. Yeah, let's do blue jeans and Genetian blue. I don't know, I mean, it's like every 4 years, but like my question is, why is it always on a Tuesday? Like, what is it about Tuesday? I never knew it was a Constitution link. I always wondered why it was in the middle of the week. Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, did the Constitution say that here our fathers have declared that Tuesdayeth beeth the dayeth that we voteth for the president's death? Because, you know, adding TH to everything makes you super fancy. Okay, blue jeans, what is it? 155. Blue jeans. Where is it? There we go. Normally she forgets to, oh, gotcha. Genetian blue, there we are. Okay. Here is what we are going to, I know it looks like a lot of blue, but this is more gray than blue. Kitty, honey. Okay, one second. I'm going to put the cat out. Okay. You got your snack, honey. You got your snack. Now you need to go take a nap. You'll have another snack later. Okay? See you later. Okie dokie. The founding fathers had lisps. Perhaps they might have. Because Mondays are hard, Wednesdays are hump day, Thursday and Friday people are exhausted. That's fair. That's fair. I like that. Oh my gosh, I picked her up and now there's cat hair all over my glove. Okay. So that is what we are going to use. So, ivory black, dark gray, blue jeans, and Genetian blue, all right? We'll obviously probably use more of the ivory black. What's your next hue, Vember, Loretta? What's the color? Okay. Here we go. Alrighty. All right, so we are going to start with ivory black, okay? Nice and dark around these shadowy areas. Like I said, I want this mostly to look black rather than mostly blue, so I think we'll definitely have to do a few layers to make sure I get the right ratios that I want. Doing the flicks. Flickety flick flick flick. It's kind of like Inktober, except you're doing specific hues for November. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Angie. I had to pause coloring to make hubby dinner. He should be home in 20 minutes. Nice. What'd you make, Alex? Yellow / orangish yellow with blue violet, I think. Nice. Makes sense. Got some complementary colors in there. To be perfectly honest, we did kind of just a... The kids had chicken nuggets. I think Steve had leftovers, and then I cooked myself up some potatoes. Like, literally, I was eating probably 15 minutes before I went live. Let's see. Do you pick your own hue each day, or is it I think it's previously assigned. Spaghetti. Nice. I'm trying to go kind of heavy on, you know, where I want there to be some variation, and then lighter as we go in. When you're doing a lot of black, it can get a little muddy, so you gotta be careful. Okay. You know, at the rate that we're getting this done, though, I wouldn't be surprised if we got this done in like 3 sessions. Which would be very cool. Gosh, I love these pencils so much. They're so nice. Like, they're smooth, but not so smooth that they just slide right across the paper. You know what I mean? Sounds good, Kenny. The one I'm using has the main color plus the complementary color. Okay, cool. So Tuesday was chosen because we were an agrarian society and Sundays were reserved for church, and Wednesday you take your items to market for sale. Also, since you had to travel to the polls, you couldn't hold an election on Monday or Thursday, so boom, Tuesday won. All right. I like it, Marilyn. I like it. There we have it. Oh, my next set of Black Widows with my new case should be here tomorrow. Oh, nice. Nice, Loretta. Well, with Christmas coming up, maybe you can get that last set. Christina's so good with curly hair. Love the way she makes it look. Wavy. It's coming along. I am, Allison. I am. Yeah, we got a lot done on the page, and I wanted to do her hair before I called it a night. Also remember, in the US, we vote for the Electoral College, who doesn't cast its vote until December. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know, there's a lot about politics that escapes me, but generally if I have a question or I'm confused about something, Steve knows the answer for me. There we go. So we're just doing lots of little flicks, laying down our black color. Aw, thanks, Angie. I'm absolutely hopeless with hair due to lack of patience mostly, I think. I'm trying to improve, but it's hard. It definitely takes a little bit. I mean, you can see I'm still working on this one. I mean, so I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I appreciate that, Marilyn. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have to take your time, especially if you're following kind of the curves of what she gave. I'm gonna sharpen it real quick because I want a sharper point. Let's see. Wait, is the purple hair girl the same artist as the cape girl? It is, Allie. Yes, they're both Christine Karron. This is her newest page that she has in her Etsy store, and I think this one is not the one right before it, but it came out recently. So I've got the feathers done, I've got the skin done, the eyes, and half the hair. I need to do the other half of her hair, finish off this feather, and then I'm thinking a watercolor background, and then highlight the halo. But yes, it is the same artist. My Canadian husband understands nothing about politics, or more about US politics than I do sometimes. That's funny. My stuff always comes out better when following a stream forces me to slow down. I appreciate that, Marilyn. No, it was helpful. I was seriously curious. Yes, so it is by the same artist. She's so talented. Isn't? Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. I love her artwork. I don't know how I didn't find her before. Like, where has she been all of my coloring time, you know? Well, and I think part of it too is I had to get comfortable with coloring people. Hannah Carlson kind of, her pages kind of got me trained up for starting to color actual skin tone. But yeah. This isn't something I would have jumped to on my, in my strictly Johanna days. Because for a while there, I was pretty much just exclusive Johanna. I remember actually telling Steve first time I colored in a different book, I'm like, I almost feel like I'm cheating on her. Like, I can't color something other than Johanna. But I realized there are just too many good illustrators out there to just stick to just one. It really is. She's got the nice big eyes, and like her heads are like, their bodies are slightly disproportionate, but still proportionate enough that it doesn't like devolve into, you know, like almost, what is that, like LOL brand dolls or whatever. Like, it's still proportionate enough that it's pretty, not moving into like cute range, you know what I mean? Oh, exactly, Allison, exactly. Wait, she shut down her Patreon? I know she had to pull her books. But I only really discovered my love of Christine in the last couple of months. So anything that happened before, I'm kind of out of touch with. I didn't even know she had a Patreon. But yeah, I know she pulled her books because there were some issues with people like copying it and like putting them somewhere else. I forget what it was. I mean, you can still get her books on Amazon, but... There was no mention of politics of the voting structure. I liked it. Yeah, exactly. I still do not. Yeah, I mean, Tammy, it still baffles me too. Julie's passion for coloring on YouTube. I think I've followed to her, but I don't recall watching any of her videos recently. Mostly because I just don't have time. So a lot of times if I have time, I'm trying to catch the people who are currently live, you know? I mean, like I said, if you don't hear me talk in chat during the day, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not there. Like, I'm pretty much always at Marion, Tanya, and Shannon streams. I just don't always talk, mostly because I'm either distracted with the kids or getting things done. But I'm there. I'm there. Let's see. She shut down Patreon around the same time. She said no more Patreon, too much on her plate. That's fair. That's fair. I can understand that. I mean, like, I started to sort of build a Patreon, but I think I decided instead I'm going to put more energies into if I am going to do a, you know, that kind of thing. Because, I mean, I already have memberships on YouTube, so I need to focus more on creating, you know, like, member content, and I like keeping up with the Discord, and I think if I had to do Patreon, it would just, it would be too much. I mean, maybe down the line, because I've kind of got it built already, but... You know, if somebody does Patreon, I want to make sure that they feel like it's worth it, you know? Me too, Jody, me too. In the beginning, the fear was the larger states would control the victors because the agrarian states had less people, so someone came up with the electoral state in a number of... Ah, okay, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, like I said, I think Steve sat me down and tried to explain it to me once, and I was like, wait, huh? Especially when I'm in my post-headache fog. Okay. Following some of these darker ones here, because this area here is obviously going to be a little bit darker than the stuff on top. Does everybody have a favorite picture from Christine? If they are a fan of Christine. I wouldn't say I have a favorite picture. I think I just really in general enjoy her style. I will say, I can't remember if she reposted it or if I just happened to come across it on Instagram. But you know that picture that she has in her book of the girl with the kind of big afro and she's like in the witch room and it's like the paper is printed black behind her? I've always been slightly intimidated by that one, but after seeing how she colored it, I kind of want to give it a shot. Now that I can like visualize it a little bit better, you know what I mean? Because I have it in the books. Mermaid kiss. Okay, okay, very nice. You know, it's funny, after Shelly and Belinda mentioned February, it got me thinking like, oh man, like I need to step up the game, start thinking what I'm gonna draw for February. I mean, I know we got a few months, but still. I mean, obviously I can do like a fairy house of some sort, but that's part of the reason why I was kind of practicing with that face today, to see if it was possible. Maybe I could draw an actual fairy, but I don't know. Yeah, there is a lot. And the fact that so much of it is printed black in the background. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's this one. Yoink. Let's see if I can find it. Not that one. Maybe it's not in this one. Hang on. Oh, that's a cute one. I hadn't noticed that one. I like that fairy. Aw. Although the toes are a little weird. I feel like I need to color that one though. Fairy teapot houses. I've already done those. Let's see, where is it? Now I want to find it because I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, see, she's got a lot of these like dark backgrounds here. This one, this is it. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot. But man, she did it so well. She did it so well. If you look on her Insta, you can see it colored. But yeah. The old fairy, yes. Uses prismas, which I'm not a big fan of, so I watch Julie's passion for coloring full videos on occasion. Ah, gotcha, okay. Yes, me too. Okay. Oh, nice, Terralyn. But for any CK images from book color on stream if you want. Well, thanks. Yeah, I love her stuff. Next thing we probably do, I mean, so I don't remember whoever it was the stream that requested the Black Widows. We'll probably do Black Widows. And then, but I think I'll probably do something from Johanna's Christmas. You know, tad festive. What's everybody watching right now? Anyway, I'm still going through Vampire Diaries. Just kind of the guilty pleasure, tune everything out, just kind of wind down show. Okay, we're getting that black laid down. I don't know if she does, Turtle. Sounds good, Alex. Thanks so much for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. Getting that black down. Do the back of a fairy flying into a tree. I've been having trouble focusing, so I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. That's fair. Queen's Gambit, yes. Oh, was it really, Danielle? How funny. But yes, Queen's Gambit, so good. Christy, yes, Mandalorian. I need to watch that. There's new episodes. Yes, Queen Gambit is really good, Allie. Like, I never thought that chess could be sexy. I'm just saying. It is so good. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Does all the biggies? Awesome. Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. I definitely binge watched it. Funny thing is people are asking for a second season, but I mean, it was made as a miniseries, and as much as I'd love to continue watching it, I feel like they ended it really well. I mean, I won't give any spoilers away since it's newish and I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but I don't think, like I said, as much as I'd enjoy it, I don't think it's necessary to the storyline. And I thought for sure it was based off a true story, just the way they played it out, but it was so good. Let's see. Exactly, Daniela. Downton, Good Witch, When Calls the Heart, the Alienist, Bureau of Magical Things. What's the Bureau of Magical Things? NCIS, that's fair. That's fair, Allison. Netflix, Patty. Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix and it's really good. Oh gosh, it was filmed in your town. Like, I'm thinking about that now. How invasive was that? I mean, was it just the setups and everything, or did you actually see any of the actors or actresses? Ooh, that sounds like a fun evening, Deborah. Coloring that in nice and black there. Because we're going to darken some of these black spots too. I gotta remember to do the hair down here and here. Gosh, that's actually a lot of hair. Okay, it may have been ambitious for me to say that we're gonna do all the hair before we go tonight. I wonder if maybe I should just work on the other side. Maybe, let's see. Was filmed in our town square, always caused traffic. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine. That's a little fix. Bureau is aimed at tweenies, maybe about young magical. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That's not a problem at all, Jody. You never have too many. Well, I suppose you could have too many if, like, your house was made out of coloring books, but then you'd never run out of things to do. Might be a problem when it rained, then you'd have soggy coloring books, but, you know. What if your wallpaper was just coloring book pages and you just colored and eventually filled in all your wallpaper? Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Waller paper. All right, she's coming along. They do tours and will take you to all the filming spots. Oh, how funny. I don't think I like it that much that I'd want to go, like, do tour for it. I mean, it's like one of those things where, you know, I'll watch it if I have nothing else to watch, you know? Now, an Outlander tour, that'd be an entirely different story. I like it, Jody. I like it. Sounds like a good problem to have. All right, we're getting close. Coat of Many Colors by Dolly Parton. That was fun. Oh, that's cool. Okay, Turtle. But do you include the pens also? Getting all that black laid down here. What is it about your area then, Daniela? Is it just picturesque? Sorry, bumped the table there. Okay. All right. I know I still have this long one here, but I want to add some other colors here. Okay, so we're going to set that aside for a second. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and grab dark gray. My husband and I were supposed to go to New Zealand for our 20th, but since COVID, we're going to get a puppy instead. Oh, what kind of puppy, Patty? I honestly don't know. It's like Southern Hollywood. That's hilarious. No, they say Atlanta is the Hollywood of the South. Oh, how funny. Okay, so now we're going to use dark gray. You did not see me break that tip. I would never do that. Yeah, we'll definitely have to go back in with our black and add some like dark black to kind of keep our, you know, contrasting points here. Oh, I love their ears. Oh, how funny, Patty. 18 books? I don't even know how many I have. Do you count duplicates of same books? Does that count? I just found out the dog we rescued in March 2 days before lockdown is considered a designer dog. I just know I love him so much. What kind of dog is he, Allison? Cool. I like that, Groon. I like that. In that case, I'll have to figure out how many I have. Because I have multiple copies of Johanna books. Okay. Now let's go ahead, stretch the fingers a little bit because they cramping. A bassadoodle. Oh. Let's see how this jean looks at. Is it pop enough? Yeah, it's okay. I feel like I want to leave space for one more kind of. Hi, Belinda. How are you? We are working on some Christine Karron. I got ambitious tonight and wanted to do the hair. I'm thinking instead of that Genetian blue, let's see. Using blue jeans. Let's grab light blue. And then we need to add some more. That's why, wait, why does it have a oodle in its name then? Well, because it's part poodle, right? Oh, chocolate lab basset hound mix. Maybe the chocolate lab was part oodle? Sounds good, Kenny. Yes, get some rest. Aw, thanks, Jay. Going out in the crazy. Why is it? Oh, are you guys going back into lockdown? Is that why? All right, light blue. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay this light blue down. Oh, maybe I should actually color in the direction I'm going so it doesn't look like a 5-year-old just scribbled all over it. And then we're gonna go back in with our black. Yeah, we definitely need more black on this. Oh, yeah, crazy. All right. So now we're going to go back in with our ivory black. I know I don't talk about COVID much, but sometimes I just have to stop and marvel that this is life now, you know? Sometimes. Where going to the grocery store is like a armor-worthy event. Oh, a Cavapoo, that'd be cute. Patty. Some people buy toilet paper. I buy colored pencils. Which honestly, sounds pretty good to me. And Cocker Spaniels are pretty cute. Our neighbor recently got a Frenchie, little bulldog that's super cute. Little, like, you know, French bulldog, super cute. these pencils are so nice. So soft. And yet they still grip the paper nicely, you know? Alright, let's grab dark gray. Let's gonna figure, because I want to get a dog too, but we have 3 cats, so obviously it would need to be cat friendly. But that's why I'm thinking that whenever we get a dog, we'll just get a puppy. And then that way the puppy grows up with the cats, you know? Using that blue, or no, what was this? Dark gray. Almost said blue jeans. It's not blue jeans, it's dark gray. My hand is cramping up. I may have to call it after this side. As much as I want to keep going, like my hand literally is stopping me. But since I kind of showed how I color the hair, what I can do is I can finish the hair off stream so that when we start next time, we'll be ready to start on the next section. You know what I mean? But I want to finish this side at least, so those of you that happen to be following along can be able to see how I'll end up doing it. I like that CK picked with the fiddle player. I think I might get that one. I think the one with the fiddle player. I'll have to go look. Okay, how are we feeling about this? Is this kind of what we imagined? Hmm? Okay, Allie, I'll have to take a look. Hi, Barbara. I've been watching for a long time now on TV, so I wanted to jump on the phone so I could say hello. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Is this kind of what we imagined for the hair? So we need to do, obviously, the rest here, and then this hair here, and then this part that's going through our cloak. We got a lot done today. I'm actually really pleased with this, but my hand is literally cramping up on me. I don't think I can do it anymore. But honestly, I think this is the most coloring we've done on stream in a while. You know, normally I'm like stopping or, you know, getting distracted, but I colored pretty much straight through. I'm pretty pleased with that. And I mean, really, we were coloring before 9, so it was like a solid 2 hours. I'm pretty pleased with that. Are we getting a glare on here? Let me tilt it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. I think this is gonna look really cool when it's done. Oh, thanks, Sally. Oh, thanks, everyone. Yeah, I'm excited to see this finished. I think it'll look good. Gotta figure out what to do with the background, because with this kind of border, you kind of have to do a background, you know? Yeah, no worries, Allison. No, I can do. Funny thing is, you can tell it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Hand says to stop, so we'll be good. Very Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we're definitely going to do blue eyes. We'll use the blues that we're using here. Probably bust out the Genetian blue. Yeah, she'll definitely have some blue eyes. Kenny, don't apologize, honey. Now, I think I'll do blue to kind of make the blue on the hair pop a little bit. And then we're going to do a green dress, like probably a dark green dress, like a nice emerald green. That'll go with the sleeves here. Girls, I love you for staying and being my mods, but if you're sleepy, please go ahead, go to sleep. I'm the one who's like, yeah, color all night, woo! All right, folks. Ev, thank you again for that super chat. I know you've gone to bed. Rachel, thank you for subscribing. Gracelyn, thank you for your super chat. And Terralyn, thank you for your super chat. You all are absolutely amazing. There was like 50 of you that stuck around here like the whole time. So thank you. I appreciate it so much. Just all of you being here, lurkers, chatting, everything. I absolutely love it. I could not do this without all of you. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Tomorrow night, we'll be live again tomorrow night for our Steve stream to celebrate his birthday. We're going to be coloring Johanna's Christmas, the polar bear, using Amazon Basics. And then I'll probably color something quietly. We don't know we're sleeping until the phone hits my face or Kenny sends a bunch of emojis. Well, it was what? Smiley face, a shower. Maybe she's hinting. I need, maybe I'm stinky. I should go. No, I showered today. We're good. Okay, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow night. All right? Stay healthy. Stay safe. And I'll chat with you all tomorrow. All right?